What up, SNA Assassinators? This is Super Ninja Austin back here with another podcast video. And this is the wrestling news on December 18th for you all today. And today we're going to be talking about the wildest and intriguing news stories and rumors that you assassinators need to know from the Ringside News article, starting off with Logan Paul officially joins Monday Night Raw ahead of Netflix move. And yeah, we got some very intriguing news indeed, like with Logan Paul hasn't been involved with WWE since SummerSlam's premium live event, but that changed during the Raw on Netflix kickoff show, as it was announced to the world that Logan Paul is now part of Monday Night Raw, moving away from Friday Night SmackDown. As seen during the WWE Raw on Netflix kickoff show held at the Globe in the global headquarters, in Stamford, Connecticut. Logan Paul made his surprise appearance, and truly shocked fans, in a big way. And then Adam Pearce confirmed that Logan Paul is now an official member of the Monday Night Raw roster. Logan Paul bragged about his achievements in WWE and how he is always able to deliver a banger inside the squared circle, pointing out how the likes of Mike Tyson and Conor McGregor want to fight him, stating that his life is a highway of opportunity. And it says came as a surprise for quite a few fans, as the Maverick previously claimed that he was retired, on his Impulsive podcast, saying, "No, brother, come on, I'm retired. I'm taking time off. I'm a dad, bro. Therefore, many fans simply assumed he was truly done being a WWE star and would only focus on being the father." This is certainly a major deal on Logan Paul's part, as WWE prepares itself for the Netflix era starting on January 6th, 2025. After all, the Maverick will certainly be involved in several major premium live events, such as the Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and even WrestleMania 41. He said here, like Logan Paul thrives in the spotlight, and with WWE transitioning to Netflix, his star power could draw even more mainstream attention to the promotion. Whether he's facing WWE veterans or delivering viral moments, Paul is ready to play a key role in this new chapter for WWE on the Red Brand. And what are your thoughts on Logan Paul? This going to be transferred to from SmackDown to Raw back window. Oh, I don't think it has anything to do with the transfer window. Maybe it's just a move him not really like really under any SmackDown contracts in kayfabe. I don't know, but yeah, it's very confusing right now. But what are your thoughts on him moving the Raw? Do you think he's gonna bring some mainstream attentions? And do you think that's the purpose why he got moved from SmackDown to Raw by WWE? But that could be the reason why. The whole reason, if not the primary reason why he got moved over to that to the Friday night show, back to the Monday night show. But looks like we're gonna have to wait and see about that in the future video, like what's the reason. But my theory is that. But I'm gonna let you guys let y'all throw y'all's theories out there. Intriguing news, like from a WWE star to an AEW star now, as the current TBS champion and CEO Mercedes Moné triggers after a fan say her downgrade needs studied. Which I don't know what is that this supposed fan is talking about. Like maybe you haven't even been watching her, only just seeing highlights of her. Well, even in highlights, she still looks great. But anyways, Mercedes Moné isn't holding back when it comes to defending her career choices. Like during a fiery Instagram live session, like the AEW star lashed out like at a troll who claimed her. I even said this on a previous video. I'm like, just because if they one wrestler moves to another, one wrestler goes to one company to the other, like WWE, like one like for example, WWE wrestler moves to AEW, or even vice versa. Like I don't think there's any downgrade from that. It just that's their choice, and you should respect that. Like that's the reason why they say loyal fans, because like if you truly like the wrestler and be a fan of them, you would respect their decisions on what they want to make in their careers in the business. But I'm gonna get into that in just a moment, more in a moment. But like it's not always what company the wrestler is, what they're doing in that company. Like they're gonna bring that exact same aura, like which most of the times, like these wrestlers that formerly used to be on WWE went to AEW, like they brought into that entertaining aura, including CEO herself, and I can name go down the list like Swerve Strickland, Adam Copeland, Adam Cole, baby, and who's the other wrestlers that? Oh yeah, Samoa Joe, Tony Storm, and Soraya, Athena, and oh yeah, and Chris Jericho, of course, yeah, and Big Bill. But anyway, her response like left no room like for interpretation. Like she's thriving like both in out of the ring, like which that is true, and this is what she had to say to this fan, which I would like to hear, saying, I just saw someone say downgrade has to be studied, like and then this is what she had to bark back saying during in the live stream session, like biscuit iced tea, chicken, hot cakes. Like I'm richer than I've ever fudge unsweetened chocolate kiwi kaling bean. Like putting on the greatest matches that I've ever had. But anyway. So shut the fudge unsweetened chocolate kiwi kale up. Like I hate stupid people. I'm living my best, like my best life, the greatest life ever. An explanation. It's actually an upgrade, baby. Like and what else she said? Like I went forward. I didn't go back. It's the best feeling ever to be rich in spirit. Yeah, in spirit, like rich in spirit and rich in your bank account, like and rich like in life. Like it's the best. The former WWE star, like now one of AEW's most prominent talents, didn't mince like words about her success since making the jump. Mercedes have earned like accolades for the performances, with fans like and critics alike like praising her recent work in AEW and in NJPW as well. Like she's also gearing up to in a high stakes title for title match against Mina Shirakawa at Wrestle Dynasty on January 5th. Which yeah, obviously is going to be the New Japan Strong Women's Championship, the versus the Rev Pro, what fully called like the British Women's Championship, what it's called. But yeah, What are your thoughts on these? Yeah, like she said, like quote unquote, but I would agree with her for saying that because what the fan obviously haven't watched her on AEW. She's doing a very phenomenal job. I bet she's gonna have her next best match yet. Maybe not as best as what you have with Kristen, but it's a match that still gonna bring in some numbers and gonna get some high ratings like for those true fans, just like yours truly is. And yeah, I obviously I have to agree with Mercedes onto this one. Like I don't know what the hell that fan is talking about. Like that was not a downgrade. Actually, I think this is an upgrade because I mean, with all due respect for her run in WWE, even though like she did have a successful run there, even main eventing WrestleMania there, yeah, and she became a multi-time women's championship there. But well, it seems like just a little bit she's doing better than what she's doing in AEW now, more than what she's doing more than what she did in WWE for the last 10 years, right? So if that fan does not know what the hell he's talking about, like or whatever he is, yeah, it's obvious that he does not watch the CEO. If he actually watched her, maybe he'll be reconsidering what's his opinion say. But yeah, yeah, obviously, yeah, he just don't know what he's talking about. And fans like that just need if they don't have nothing nice to say, they should not say nothing at all. Just like my great grandmother used to say, yeah, because that's and I can see why the old school folks always say that because like it's always gonna come back and backfire and bite you right in the rear end. Like where it also doesn't shine, by the way. But anyways, yeah, yeah, let me know about this negative comment from this very idiotic fan in the comments down below. And do you agree with this incompetent fan, or do you actually agree with the CEO? She's having the best time of her life, and I'm gonna say yeah, I hate to break it for those WWE fans that loved her in her time WWE as Sasha Banks. But maybe it's for the best for her to be in AEW because she's doing some very phenomenal work there. Like we're having banger matches like with the likes of Will Nightingale, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, Kristen Statlander, Hikaru Shida, and then now assumably being Anna Jay. And she even had a banger. Everybody in the family was watching that match. Like all thanks to me putting it on because like I'm a huge AEW fan and they were watching it through all the match and they were like, wow. Including my brother, even when John Moxley wrestled that guy from New Japan, I remember Dean Ambrose, he's on AEW now, he's been there for the last 5 years, and he was like, whoa, yeah, but yeah, obviously, that goes for any fans that criticize AEW for this in this caliber, it's one thing for criticizing the ratings and the the ticket sales not as big as WWE's. But that doesn't mean all the former WWE wrestlers should go back to WWE. There's a reason why they're in AEW. But yeah, but let me know down in the comment section right down below. And I think the CEO, Mercedes Moné, have every reason why to fire right back at this stupid fan. And I totally agree with her on that. She is, she's totally right onto this. That fan is completely idiotic for even mentioning that. If instead of criticizing her, you should be actually complimenting. What's the point of watching the video only to just start criticizing and judging her, I should say, is the best safe word to say. In a much friendly PG way, I should say. But yeah, and I suggest all of you assassinators, if you want the talk to your favorite wrestler, please say something positive and not the negative, and don't follow this example from this very stupid, uneducated wrestling fan that needs. Anybody that needs to study is him, following what Mercedes has been doing for the last since he's been there, for the last 8 months, yeah. But yeah, and even she's been doing some great work in New Japan as well. I may have watched her New Japan matches, but I've seen some highlights, and she's been doing really great matches, including that match with Kairi Sane and Suzuki and AZM as well. Those are probably even though I'm not a New Japan fan, but those are probably my 2 favorite New Japan matches from the CEO. But let's move on to the next slide. Let's talk about some TNA wrestler news now with some intriguing news with which is Steph DeLander. Like TNA contract is near its expiration date amid roster uncertainty. And it says TNA Wrestling is facing a significant roster shakeup as several contracts are set to expire to the end of 2024, including like Steph Delander's, like according to Fightful Select, multiple talents are working like their final contracted appearances, adding more questions about the company's roster heading into 2025. Delander, who has been out of action since early August due to neck injury, like has only wrestled one match since at midway. Like despite like her absence, like there is reportedly interest within TNA in bringing her back. I have Like, however, with her contract like nearing its end, like her future with the company remains uncertain. Steph Delander made waves in 2023. Her performances, like in the company, showed promise. Like, but her journey, not her journey, injury. I say, what's a journey? Like, where does that even? Curry stalled her momentum. Sources like say TNA is keeping an eye on her recovery, though no official timeline for the return has been revealed. And the news come as TNA faces the expiration of other key contracts, including AJ Francis, whose deal is also set to end in this month of 2024. Francis, Delander has also impressed during his time in the company, but his future with TNA remains up in the air. Departures don't stop here. International star Kushida recently finished up his run with TNA following the final resolution pay-per-view, and Trent Seven has also exited the company with several big names potentially leaving questions linger about how TNA plans to rebuild and maintain its roster heading into the new year. But what are your thoughts on Steph Delander and AJ Francis? I do think they're going to stay in TNA. Like, like, even before they even expired, just like Bushida and others. Let me know down in the comment section right down below. But if it's saying that it's uncertain, I mean, it's probably kind of too early to speculate onto this. But if anything doesn't come up yet, I can tell that we're going to be seeing them moving on to another company. I don't know where, but it normally happens. Like if there's not going to be any updates, like when it does expire, like normally 9 times out of 10, and if they don't mention anything what's in their future, but if they say like they're about to head home and they're going to call it quit at the moment, but they're going to come back, I think rest assure you that they're going to be coming back to TNA, but they're going to take a leave of absence, due to them trying to spend more time with family and take some time off and recover and heal, like not only physically but mentally, and their time in wrestling. But I'm just wait this out right here because I think it's a little too early to start speculating, at least on my take of things. But yeah, moving on forward, we got some, but before I get in, I want to just to, let you know that y'all can speculate whatever if you already got an answer for yourselves. Yeah, just drop it down in the comments box below. But let's talk about some CM Punk news with him jokingly jokingly remarks about his longtime best friend Paul Heyman favor, like about his his longtime best friend Paul Heyman and his favor that he made for him during a Raw on Netflix kickoff show, and it says right here that the Second City Savior had a fan cracking up during the Raw on Netflix kickoff show when he revealed the favor he wants from Paul Heyman. And after aiding like Roman Reigns' team at Survivor Series War Games, like dressed like sharp and ready for his upcoming clash with Seth Rollins on January 6th, like Punk turned like the conversation like into comedy gold, and it says right here when Michael Cole asked about the mysterious favor, like Punk requested like from Paul Heyman, the Second City Saint quipped and said like I need Paul Heyman Netflix password, which he jokingly said, which that is very hilarious, I gotta admit. And he added, I need to finish Heel's second season. Like and Punk's dead pan like with delivery left the audience like entertained, but like speculation continues to swirl around what Punk really asked of Heyman. Like many believe this is all building towards a monumental showdown with Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 41, which I don't know if that will be the case, even if Roman Reigns did want to Ula follow back and fully finally won back his title, the tribal chief, and he's gonna and the O probably gonna be mean only tribal chief now in his OTC initials. But anyways, yeah, it says, but for now, like Punk is laser focused on his match against Seth Rollins. Like when Raw debuts their first ever episode in 2025 on Netflix. The humorous moment added a lighthearted touch like to what promises to be an intense road to WrestleMania. Whether Punk's request is truly like as simple like as a Netflix login or part of the deeper storyline remains to be seen. And do you really think that he really needs Paul Heyman's password to log in to tell what's the favor he asked him? Maybe it's him like sharing his Netflix login. I'm just kidding. No, that's not really the case. But yeah, if that was the case, he would probably say he would have already revealed it by now. But yeah, but that was very funny though. Like, and I think one thing Punk should realize that I think it's illegal in some parts like to share a Netflix logins, like, but even if it's your longtime best friends or even family members. But well, yeah, we're gonna talk about that probably in a different video. But what are your thoughts on what you think was the favorite Paul that he asked for Paul Heyman? Uh, like um, a spot for the main event spot on one of the nights at WrestleMania, or even a showdown with Roman Reigns himself, which I don't know if that's gonna happen. I think that's probably not gonna be saved until like SummerSlam of 2025. But I'm gonna let you guys leave y'all speculations in the comment section right down below on that one. But I would say like Punk would probably ask the favor to have something to do with him, like having Paul Heyman as his wise man. But what are your thoughts on that? Yeah, is it Roman Reigns that the favor is facing Roman Reigns at one of the nights in the main event of WrestleMania, or a spot in the card at WrestleMania, a road to WrestleMania with him fighting Seth Rollins, probably his world heavyweight champion? Or do you think like it could be like a favor to ditch Roman Reigns for him for a favorite, because they did kind of teased it, and I wouldn't be surprised if that was that, which I'm going to go leaning towards that part, because it was especially with Triple H being the head of creative ever since, he loves more long-term booking, like much more than Vince McMahon has probably ever had, and then yeah, they're just taking their time with this storyline, like with them, like just playing the game of what's that? I'll say game. I'll say playing this game of long long story fairy tale land story like that they're telling right here, like WWE's version of things, that is like with them like with him like just worry about Seth Rollins right now, and then on the road to WrestleMania with him probably going wrestling the Royal Rumble match, while Rollins will face Gunther at that event and probably reclaim that belt. While some say that it should be CM Punk, maybe it should. Either way, like I would like to see like one of them like being one of those roles and win those respective matches and meet each other at WrestleMania, which that's like at the end of April of the upcoming year of 2025. But yeah, we're just gonna have to figure out this mystery like in another day. But yeah, but at the same time, please leave your speculations in the comments, which I would like to hear. But next up, we got some Kevin Owens news now, as he throws out it was thrown out by security during a WWE Raw on Netflix kickoff show. In that same very day, like not so much good news for Kevin Owens, which is the complete opposite with CM Punk's day, like I guess you could say, like which CM Punk must be having a blast, while Kevin Owens is probably having the horrible day of his life, because Kevin Owens have been absolutely through the crowd. Like this led to an intense promo battle between Owens and Cole, like as Owens claimed that he was the true WWE champion. If I did a review on this little kickoff show, I would definitely give this the goofy wrestling of the show. Yeah. But yeah, like, and he declared like himself as such to fans in attendance. Like he even claimed like that he had to steal a microphone just to talk at the show. Kevin Owens was ultimately cut short as security escorted him out of the building, while getting out, the prize fighter announced that he will be part of the WWE Holiday Tour, and I sure hope he does. At least get that. Even though he's not welcome, in the shows, in festivities with these. But with December 26th being his first show as WWE champion in Jacksonville, it's very interesting who he's gonna be fighting on that show. But yeah, Kevin Owens claimed that he has the best moveset as he made his way out of the building, but it was abundantly clear that the prize fighter will be getting into 2025 with the Winged Eagle WWE Championship. As fans are definitely interested in what direction WWE will take Kevin Owens' storyline. And yep, and I'm having to be one of them, because I am absolutely intrigued with, and this is the most intriguing news story, and I'm absolutely interested into what's next for Kevin Owens. And I cannot wait for this Friday on SmackDown, the post show after Saturday night's main event. Even though my boy Cody Rhodes had to take a pile driver from Kevin Owens, I feel so sorry for him for that. But yeah, I shouldn't be too much, because all part of the show. He's not really injured. It's all part of the story, and I'm very, very interested in that. And WWE found my way, even though I was probably not that much interested. I was probably 50%, but now I am 100% well invested into this. And it's better with Kevin Owens being a bit more delusional and having given Michael Cole a reason to give him that title of being the most delusional man that he has ever met. And I wouldn't be surprised if Kevin Owens did walk out this Friday with the championship, which that should be the storyline until Cody Rhodes come back and they do a title for title match to show who's truly the WWE champ. We all know it's Cody Rhodes. Will be kind of something similar to Sami Zayn, like his best, like Kevin Owens' best friend, yeah. Like when he claimed that he was the real champion, and AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy were the fraudulent champions. Like when Jeff Hardy beat AJ Styles for the Intercontinental, when they did a tournament, like which they had a banger match with Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles, like when they fought for the Intercontinental Championship, and then we got AJ Styles then dropped the title to onto to Jeff Hardy on one episode of SmackDown until Sami Zayn came back and he was like, "You're a fraudulent championship." We could do something similar to Kevin Owens, like doing this, like saying, like, "You're not a real champion. I am the real champion." And this is very hilarious and entertaining. Like, I cannot wait for what the Spectre of Each. I think that they should build this up like when they go to this coming February in 2025, like at the Royal Rumble, to see who deserves to be WWE champ in that feud right there. I'm assuming that they could go to a Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens feud, like with them having like 2 out of 3 best matches. Like we can have Randy Orton fight him on an episode of SmackDown. Then we could do another match at Saturday Night's Main Event, but they'll do a rematch the following week on the Royal Rumble. Well, no, I don't think the Royal Rumble, maybe like Elimination Chamber. I don't know. But no, maybe we could do. I have an idea. I kind of have a theory. Like we could see. But if they decide to wait until bring Cody Rhodes back like a week before the Royal Rumble, I think we could do Randy Orton versus Saturday Night's Main Event. Comes to think of it, like with Kevin Owens defending his self-claimed WWE Championship against Randy Orton, and they'll be for that title, and then we can see Randy Orton finally beat him for that said champ. Not beat him. Try to beat him for that said championship, but he only just come up short. And then this is where we can see Kevin will outsmart the Viper and finally hit him with a stunner for the 1, 2, 3. But go back to his feud with Cody Rhodes, which Cody Rhodes will finally put things to rest like into the Royal Rumble showdown. But moving on, we got Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan rematch has been confirmed at the Raw Netflix debut show. But we're gonna get into that in just a moment. But I want to ask you, what do you think what's next for Kevin Owens now that he's holding on to the winged eagle WWE that far? But I can't say that this is very entertaining. I cannot wait to see what's the aftermath of this past Saturday's night's main event. But next up, we got some more intriguing news, like it's the announcement of the Women's World Championship has finally been confirmed for the show, and that is Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan are going to be fighting for that said title at the streaming service event. But Liv Morgan's feud against feud has been going on for a long time, and Ripley became the number one contender for Morgan's women's world title, and making it clear they again. It says, as seen during the WWE Raw on Netflix kickoff show, like Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley came out and they had an intense back and forth. Eventually, Adam Pearce came out and revealed that Liv Morgan will defend her Women's World Championship against the Eradicator Rhea Ripley on the January 6th episode of Raw, Monday Night Raw on Netflix. This is certainly a long time coming, as fans recently want to see Rhea Ripley defeat Liv Morgan, and reclaim the title that she never lost once and for all. As we head towards a new era of WWE in 2025. We will have to wait and see. WWE will continue to book Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan feud in the coming weeks, as it's cleared their highly anticipated match, a highly anticipated matchup on the debut episode of Raw, on Netflix, is a bigger deal than anyone could have expected. But what are your thoughts onto this match? And on the Netflix show, or the debut Netflix show, let me rephrase that. Yeah, like, or do you think that, or what are your thoughts? And also, who do you think is gonna win this match? Now it's been confirmed. Do you think Liv Morgan's gonna retain, or do you think that Ripley's gonna finally dethrone her? From the last 5 months, Liv Morgan, and they're gonna finally put this feud to rest, and we're gonna have Liv Morgan gonna be feuding with somebody else, even if it's like a top babyface is a mid card champion, which is most specifically the women's intercontinental champion. But I think it's gonna be like a non-title feud. Like, who's she gonna be facing? Oh yeah, I think she's gonna be facing a perfect someone, but it's gonna be at the showcase event of the Immortal. And this is gonna show that WWE has been paying more attention about the women's division, because they have some unfinished business with Liv Morgan and a certain man. And yes, somehow that's probably like, you're not understanding me right now. Probably gonna be asking, but Austin, why would she be facing a man? It's supposed to be a women's feud. Well, it's not really a man. Like, we're gonna get into that after, when Liv Morgan finally fights Rhea Ripley, and then we can see what's gonna be the aftermath and what directions they're gonna be heading into. But let's move on to the next slide. Let's talk about we got a major spoiler, an announcement expected for Raw, and on Netflix in the kickoff event. And Logan Paul is back, in the spotlight, and this time this time it's not about his so-called retirement. WrestleVotes reports that Paul is set to make a major announcement during WWE's Netflix kickoff special, streaming live from WWE Global Headquarters, in Stamford, Connecticut. And it said, despite recently declaring on his Impulsive podcast, no, with him saying, no, brother, I'm retired. Come on, I'm retired. I'm talking time off. I'm a dad, bro. It seems Paul's retirement might be a short-lived one, or just plain non-existent. Sources revealed that Paul will confirm his intentions to join Monday Night Raw during today's event. This Netflix era debut has fans buzzing with appearances from top WWE stars: Seth Rollins, Rhea Ripley, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, and Liv Morgan. However, Paul's announcement is said to steal the show. Insiders suggest Paul's involvement with WWE will be a cornerstone of their plans moving forward, with an appearance locked in for Royal Rumble, Elimination Chambers, and even WrestleMania 41 being his first three matches, pay-per-view appearances and matches of the or the year 2025, I meant to say. But all eyes will be on Logan Paul today. But what do you think about this this big move and announcement, and the reason why for it, which we got the explanation, which I thought it's going to probably bring more views, and more ratings numbers on whoever streams and tunes in watching Monday Night Raw. And it's for those that watches him on social media, will definitely probably watch him every week on this time on WWE Raw, which I think that's going to be a big fixture, in a way. But we're also going to be seeing other big stars for those wrestling fans, that are fans for an example, with the likes of Rhea Ripley and Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. And some say that Cody Rhodes is going to be going back to Raw, because they've been they keep advertising him, and that they say they kind of they could switch brands with him. And every time they have an opportunity to put World Heavyweight Champion Gunther on there, they don't show him on the screen. They just remove him off the banner, which it has me thinking like maybe we will be seeing Cody Rhodes could be moving to Raw while they can exchange him for Gunther to be on SmackDown with the World Heavyweight Championship. And do you think that's a possibility? Let me know down in the comment section right down below. But if everything goes like that, I wouldn't doubt it, because I think Cody Rhodes being in storylines, including against the Bloodline, probably gonna be big money. And if they could move the likes of Roman Reigns, not be surprised, because they kind of hype things up and kind of see that they can move them on Raw. But I'm not gonna assume it just yet. But I will point out that it is a possibility that could happen. But moving on forward, we got a WWE Raw Netflix kickoff, limited capacity, leaves fans scrambling for entry. Again, it says right here, WWE's Netflix kickoff special is streaming live today at 2 p.m. Eastern. Which, yeah, it already happened. But I'm gonna talk about right here, I guess, on the news as for extra. Fans were eager to catch on the action. However, ring, uh, uh, Ringside News have lead that WWE limit fans entry to their global head court or HQ in Stamford, Connecticut. With only those arriving on time able to snag tickets are at the door. Sources initially expected 400 to 500 fans, but many were left disappointed after arriving too late. Those who made it it in on the time were rewarded uh with accesses to a star-studded lineup, featuring Seth Rollins, Rhea Ripley, Logan Paul, Cody Rhodes, Gunther, uh, and Liv Morgan, Sol Sikoa, and even CM Punk. The event, part of WWE's major transition to Netflix, is being live streamed exclusively on WWE's YouTube channel. CM Punk always ahead of a curve has already shared footage of inside WWE HQ on his Instagram account. The strict entry policy has sparked a mix of emotion. Online fans who missed out expressed their frustration, while those lucky enough to secure tickets are calling the atmosphere incredible in their understatement. As the event unfolds, WB promised plenty of surprises and memorable moments. Make sure but that they make sure to tune in because the channel and follow Inside News for real time updates and exclusive content. But what are your thoughts on to this rewarding access from the early fans? And for those early fans that are watching the SNA podcast, tell SNA himself what was your experience of seeing your favorite WWE stars and some exclusive stuff onto your little visit to this into this little his little what's that this little kickoff show that you went to in Stamford, Connecticut, was it? Yeah, in the HQ. Let me know down in the comment section right down below, and yeah, tell me how was y'all's experiences. I would like to hear them. It sounds very exciting and interesting. But yeah. But the funny thing is, Gunther was there, which you probably want to give no surprises, if there even is a transfer window right out there. But that's probably not going to be talking about that. Probably not this time. But But I guess that'll be it for today, Assassinators. Like onto the wrestling news. Like, and I hope you Assassinators enjoyed the video. And yeah, and if so, please make sure to hit the big thumbs up button. Consider hit the subscribe and post notification bell. And comment below what you which one of these wrestling news stories is your favorite. If I had to pick one, I did pick two of those in particular. One of them being like with the CEO Mercedes Moné, like firing back at a fan by saying that that her move to AEW was downgraded, I should say, which I totally do not think so. Uh, and also, like, and CM Punk's joke, like about like Paul Heyman's Paul Heyman's favor that he the favor that he asked Paul Heyman to do, like is to get which is in Paul Heyman's subscription, Netflix subscription, which he needs his password for, like which he obviously don't need, like for tell him what's the secret favor that Paul Heyman has promised to give him, like for that exchange, like when he teamed with Roman Reigns and his bloodline at War Games against Solo and his bloodline. But yeah, but back to the story, like like about that fan, like that Sugar Honey Iced Tea about the CEO Mercedes Moné's time in AEW. Like I would say, obviously that he don't watch her, like I said before, and also like and then if he haven't even know, like she's also a TBS champion. Not only that, she's also the New Japan Strongman champion, which he's also successfully defended back this past Sunday in Long Beach, which I believe that's where Big Nose cousin musician is from. Like that's also a beagle, like a big nose beagle that I believe some might call him. But yeah, she defended that title there, and she has another title match with that said championship against Mina Shirakawa for her Rev Pro Women's Championship for title. And if she does win, she's gonna be a triple champion. But that's only if she can fight, successfully fight and defeat Anna Jay to successfully defend her women's championship. Not an if, more likely a win, because this looks like it's gonna be a possibility that we will be seeing the CEO like gonna be retaining this championship here on the Holiday Bash event, which I'm gonna get into in just a moment. But yeah, she's the TBS and the New Japan Strongman Championship for a reason. My point is, like, in that fan, like calling her running AEW a downgrade, he's just like a wannabe fan of hers that's wants her to be on WWE, and she's not gonna she's not gonna give him his way. Like, and I don't blame her for doing that. Like, why should she do that? Like, it's not like he's the boss of her. Just saying, so why he should dictate on what I'm not like in some of y'all sat there's like how you know if it's a he, like, well, it seems like I'm not trying to sound like offensive or whatnot and try to throw any accusations. I'm just saying before you start assuming things, like make sure that you got all the information correct first before you start throwing them out there. But like I said earlier, when I was talking about the pot on the news story on the subject, I said like my great grandmother used to say, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. But yeah, like that means like don't be saying things that you're not sure if that's even the right thing to say. Like like just because you want to say it, like that doesn't mean like it's right. So you should be thinking twice before you start embarrassing yourself online, like by criticizing like your so-called favorite wrestler when it don't seem like that way. But yeah, like and to prove it, I think she's gonna prove it again, and I'm gonna rub it into that so-called fan's face, like with like by saying like she had one of another banger matches, and yeah, she will be because she will be facing Anna Jay for the TBS title, and I believe she's gonna do exactly what she did at Strong Style Evolve, I believe it's called, like against Zuki, and she's gonna retain her TBS title, and I believe like she's gonna have two women's wrestlers that you're gonna have to worry about. One of them is obviously Mina Shirakawa, while the other one probably Kristen Statlander. And I sure hope that she does get the rest of the court of justice that she needs to put on Kristen. Like, but whether if it's gonna be like at AEW World's End or AEW Wrestle Dynasty that she defends that TBS title against Chris Statlander, like I think that she's gonna fight her day, whatever. Like, but if it's gonna be Wrestle Dynasty, she might as well make it into a triple threat match. But it will probably bring that same magic. So I think they should do it one at a time. Like maybe they should do Kristen and Mercedes at World's End, and then Mina and Mercedes at AEW Wrestle Dynasty with the crossover with New Japan Pro Wrestling. But yeah, but I guess that'll be it for today, Assassinators. And yeah, also, yeah, make sure to check out my AEW Holiday Bash event, which I will be talking about. Yeah, the CEO, Mercedes Moné, taking on Anna Jay, Queen Slayer, which she's not going to slay this queen because this queen's going to remain as your TBS champ along with the New Japan Strong. Which, and some of y'all probably say, why you're calling her a queen, Super Ninja Austin? Like, you have anything to say about that? No, not really, because like I just think like she is the queen of wrestling right now because she's been in every successful matches every time she competes in the ring. She's just talented. Like, and some might say, yeah, like I said plenty of times in my videos, that she may not know how to talk on the microphone, but that like sometimes you don't have to have a voice in order to be great as a wrestler in general. Yeah, Birdie Bird. Okay, I'll put Nikki on it. But we're also going to be seeing Shelton Benjamin taking on Shelton taking on Beast Mortals on the Blue Leagues of the Continental Classic, and then we got another Continental Classic match, which is going to feature Will Ospreay taking on what's his name, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. Not Orange. That's the Orange Cassidy. I made a huge blunder. It's Darby Allin. Yeah, like I'm starting to sound like my boy Simon Miller right now. But yeah, who's gonna win those matches respectively? Like, which I know, like two of those matches are gonna win, which I already mentioned it yesterday. I'm not sure if it's appropriate for me to say it right now, but I know that one thing I'm gonna tell you for sure is, like I said yesterday, is I don't know about the Ospreay versus Darby match. I think it go either way, but I think it's gonna be a draw at this point. But they're probably gonna be attacked by. Either be attacked by the Death Riders, or they're gonna keep kicking out of each other's finishing maneuver after maneuver, like to the point that the 20 minutes probably will pass with them still unsuccessfully declaring themselves as winners, I guess you could say. Which that's going to lead into a 20-minute time limit draw, which they're only going to earn 1 point apiece instead of 3 whole points. But yeah, let me know in the comments what's your predictions of tonight's matches between these three matches, and there are probably gonna be more. But the 3 matches that have been announced that I heard that like off from AEW is these 3 in particular, and like I cannot hardly wait. I am gonna be so happy about it. And I'm gonna rub it into that so-called fan that was criticizing our CEO. And you do not hinder, and you do not criticize, and you do not talk sugar honey iced tea to the CEO. And it's like what their catchphrase said: "There's a price to pay when you mess with Mercedes Moné." And yeah, and that'll be it, like I said. And I hope you Assassinators had a fun time watching this video, and I hope you all have a wonderful and safe rest of your Wednesday afternoon. And I'll see you all in the next video with some more SNA content. Until we meet again, Super Ninja Austin out of here. Bye-bye, my Assassinators for now. Y'all take care and have a super-rific, awesome afternoon. And I'll see you guys tonight with the Holiday Bash edition of Dynamite. But yeah, but for now, peace and stay good to yourself.